Daniel, a late goal today has knocked us out of the FA Cup. You must be disappointed with that result.
Yes, definitely, because the cup had a high importance for us, and we were greedy to go into the next round. And I think you could feel it on the pitch. We played nearly the whole time under load, and the lads invested everything and tried their best. Although it was for several lads the first game since a long time. So Grant Henley first appearance in our first team since the end of August. The same for Kenny McLean since the middle of August. The same for Felix Paslak. He was last time involved in the Carabao Cup in Bournemouth in October. Yeah, first game for Ben Marshall since August. So we had several lads on the pitch who were in the last 4 or 5 months not even involved in the starting lineup. And I got the feeling they invested everything and were there with big desire and commitment because we faced a really, really good opponent. They are dominating League One at the moment, 26 games, 57 points. You just can dominate a league so much when you have at least championship level. It was 100% a game on our level, and to play this game in underload, 85 minutes, was crucial today. But I got the feeling we were even closer to win this game than Portsmouth was. But yeah, the last situation, sadly we concede the counter and we have to accept the loss.
And we suffered a setback quite early on in the game with Grant Hanley being sent off. What did you make of that decision?
Yeah, it's not so important what I make of this decision. The most important is what the referee is doing, and he decided to give a red card. So my feeling was, 0.7 seconds after the whistle, he had already the red card, and was happy to show this. But what it means, if it was deserved or not, it's a topic for the referee, not for me.
So as we say, Norwich played the majority of the game with 10 men, but they seemed to really keep their heads up and keep digging in. So were you pleased with how they responded to that situation?
Yes, definitely, because you couldn't realize such a big difference, because I think we didn't give too many chances away, to be honest. Of course, it's a bit more tricky because you are one led and underload and on a really good against a really good side, and it's difficult in your pressing. You have to stand 10, 50 meters deeper, and you have one guy less in order to create chances. But my feeling was, from minute to minute, we got more and more control back over the game, and especially in the second half, we had many good chances to win this game. And then in the last minutes, we tried to invest and to risk everything, played man against man in the defense, and brought all our offensive players in because we wanted to win this game. And in the last situation, after a long throw in, we had even our centre backs up front, and they had a counter situation. We could be a bit more smart in this situation with a little tactical foul, and we could deny the counter, and then we would have another game against them in a few days. But it is like it is. So we paid a bit the price for our naivety in this situation. So perhaps it was fair play, but in this situation you should be there with a small tactical foul, and it was a good lesson, especially for the lads who were not so much involved, and also for the young lads, and we learn out of this. And of course we are disappointed today, but there are more important games will follow in the next 4 months, and we are 2 days disappointed from Tuesday on. We just concentrate on West Brom.
And you mentioned earlier there was lots of players on the pitch today that haven't featured so much in the recent weeks and months, and a few that have come back from injury as well. So you must be really pleased to see them out there and contributing to the team as well.
Yes, of course, it's important. So like I mentioned, several players since several months without an appearance in the starting lineup. It was important to get more game time. I would have wished that Grant would also have spent more game time on the pitch, because it's important for him to do this. But sadly after 10 minutes he had to go out, and it is like this was a difficult game, especially for the lads who came in after such a long time, and we had so many changes today. But in general, so I'm pleased with the desire, the commitment, also how we handle it in tactical ways. So hopefully we won't play a game in underload in the league, but it could always be that because of injuries or a yellow red card or something like this, you have to enter a game in underload, and for that it was a good lesson. And although we are disappointed, we take this lesson, and we want to go further on. And like I mentioned before, so with all respect to this competition, and we were really greedy to win this game today. But my feeling is that there will come in more important games than just the first round in the FA Cup.
Yeah, and like you said, there's still plenty to play for in the league, and Norwich are in a brilliant position at the moment. So I suppose now we can turn all of our attention to the league games, and got a bit of a break now to get ready for that next game with West Brom.
To be honest, I did this even before the game, because when you change, you have so many change in the starting lineup, and so many lads involved who were not involved in the last months, and it's always tricky. And it's also not easy then to win such a game. So my feeling was we had to risk today perhaps to lose this game and give some game time to prepare the lads for the next months, and also to give some rest. I got the feeling Max Aarons, Timo Pukki on Hernandez, Mario Francic, Tim Klose, they needed a rest today, and also I didn't want to risk any of our injury problems, and for that we had already in the starting lineup today in mind, okay, the league is quite important in the season, and yeah, of course, from now on, although we are disappointed, we would have liked to go to the next round, but from now on we just can concentrate on this one competition, and yeah, we try to be at our best in the last 20 games.